And while the Diana exhibit opens at the Cincinnati Museum Center on Friday, and this morning we have two very special guests here to tell us more about it. They are Princess Diana's dress handlers, Graeme Murton and Nick Grossmark. And thank you so much for being here. We've just been chit-chatting a couple of minutes during weather and traffic, and I mean, just fascinating the stories that you have.
Yeah.
But if you can start out explaining what is this exhibit, because it's more than just a dress.
Oh, definitely. The actual exhibit tells a story from Princess Diana's birth all the way through to her passing. But it is so interesting because each part of the exhibition, childhood, her charity work, tells the inside story of Princess Diana's life. So it is a very, very lovely exhibition.
And how did this exhibition come to be? Because you've been traveling around with it for years. Before you had gray hair, is what you tell me.
Definitely. We were young.
Well, it was her brother that made the decision to do this, and after her fortunate passing, so we basically had a year to pull this together, and it opened on the day of her birthday the following year. And he wanted to do something, obviously in her memory and in good taste, and so we were very fortunate to be part of that team, which was originally put together, and we are the kind of longest serving members of that. So.
Yes.
And in fact, you are the only two in the world who are allowed to touch her wedding dress.
That's it. These hands. These hands. So now, unfortunately, with gloves, definitely. But now, unfortunately, this is the last time that the exhibition will be seen in the whole full exhibition.
Wow.
So I'm going to put my hands on eBay.
You should. But explain that. It has traveled around the world, and here we're seeing video of the uncrating of her wedding dress that happened earlier this week.
So that will be the last time. That was the last time that we will ever uncrate that. So I think the people of Cincinnati, you are so lucky to be able to see the exhibition as a whole, because as soon as it leaves Cincinnati, it will go back to the UK and will be split.
And what is the reason for this? Because she is a woman who, even though she died years ago, her popularity and the love people feel for her today, I would say, is just as strong.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think it was William and Harry's decision that this should be the end now. We have a new generation of royal coming through, so we feel it's kind of right and proper. As sad as we are about this, and it was, as sad as it was to even be involved, as it were, but we feel very honoured and privileged that we've had that chance. So going forward, I think this is, it feels right and proper.
She was an extraordinary woman, and I think she made everybody feel so at ease. And she was a charitable woman. She used her influence to actually draw attention to charities, which not many people do, and she didn't have to do it. And that's the part that I really major on, is her charity work, because it's still continuing.
It certainly is, and you can see with her son and the Duchess of Cambridge that they are continuing with the charitable work as well. Do you think that coming years from now that there will be similar exhibits dedicated to Catherine's wedding dress and their life story as well, or is Princess Diana a once-in-a-lifetime?
Well, Catherine's dress has already been on show in England. We've seen that. So whether it comes out again, who knows? I mean, it's up to the royal household. They make all those decisions.
Yeah, and I actually think that Diana was such an extraordinary woman. I think the work that she did and everything. So I think she was a one-off. Definitely.
Well, and what an opportunity for us to see an exhibit dedicated to her life right here in Cincinnati. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
And Bob, back over to you.